Bob is a record genius.
Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. As 2024 comes to a close, I thought I'd do a brief recap on some of the records I've been spinning most this year. These are all artists that are currently making music and have released new music in 2024. I'm going to keep this brief. It doesn't need to be a huge, long dissertation about these records. Just want to show them and celebrate the music that I've really been digging in 2024. So let's get started. I bought this one early in the year. It's from artists we all know. The Smile, Wall of Eyes. This is from Tom and Johnny from Radiohead. Kind of an extension of the Moon-Shaped Pool record from Radiohead. Post Radiohead record here. Hopefully we get more Radiohead music, but for now we have The Smile. Killer artwork on the front, beautiful tunes, lots of reverb on the vocals, big huge cinematic arrangements, great songs, excellent performances. This is an excellent release from the guys, and I've been listening to this pretty heavy all year. It's on this striking blue vinyl. This was a indie record store exclusive. The Smile, Wall of Eyes. Very nice. Next, Khruangbin, Salah. This was Khruangbin's offering in 2024. Generally kind of perceived as an instrumental act, but there are actually quite a bit of vocals on this. They're just very soft and kind of low-key. Really funky, ambient kind of world music, groove-based stuff, killer drums. Very unique guitar, excellent bass playing. It's a trio. Yeah. Really fantastic presentation here. Has this die-cut sleeve. Pull this out. You get a couple different options on what you're seeing through these windows. Fantastic record. Big fan of Khruangbin. Trying to get most of their other things, but I would like to get the indie exclusives. So yeah, beautiful. Yellow and red. Fiery swirl. It's really cool. Yeah. I've been listening to this quite a bit. This is great. If you haven't heard it, check it out. I've been using a lot of the music in my shorts. We got a record from Sturgill Simpson this year, but it's being billed as the debut record from Johnny Blue Skies, Passage du Jour. This is a great record. As Sturgill would say, a grown-ass man record. Yeah, it's kind of 70s rockish. I like that about it. Americana, West Coast 70s kind of a thing. It's a little bit, I'm trying to figure out the right word. I don't want to call this yacht rockish, but I would say that it has some of those adult contemporary rock vibes. I really like this. Some people don't like this direction from Sturgill, but every Sturgill record has a different direction, and I think that was the plan from the start. And this is another fantastic release from Sturgill Simpson. Sonically fantastic sounding record. Also on an insane translucent golden swirl. Very, very cool. This is a great record. Great guitar tones. Great playing. Great songwriting. Great singing. Yeah. Sturgill Simpson or Johnny Blue Skies. Really nice. I've listened to that a lot. All of these records are reference quality recordings. Pressings sometimes vary, some a little noisier than others. Speaking of a noisy pressing with fantastically recorded music, Hermanos Gutierrez. This is not too bad. I had to clean it a few times over there in the Humming Guru to get it to settle down. But overall, this thing is awesome sounding. Guitar duo, brothers, kind of bringing those heavy southwestern desert vibes, but they're actually Swedes. These guys are fantastic. I like the whole thing they got going. The cut of their jib really kind of resonates with me. I like the look. I like the music. I like the whole thing. Perfect master and guitar sensei Tom Bukovac, or as we all like to call him, Uncle Larry, contributes some beautiful work to some of these tracks. Produced by Dan from the Black Keys. Really, really good. Excellent guitar sounds. Lots of reverb delays. kind of ethereal, kind of big, super ambient, out of body stuff. It's great. Killer looking splatter. Yeah, I know, a lot of colored vinyl this year. I like it. You know, little pop of color over there on the table. Really goes a long way on a late night. This next release is from a very familiar artist that we all know. We all have records in our collections from this fella, David Gilmore. Looking Strange. I bought this right away and have been spinning it, and it sounds really great. It's got those Floydian vibes on it, even tracks that are taken from those barn sessions with Richard Wright on them. So we have some guests. Gilmore's Daughter's on a tune on here. It's fantastic. It's a great sounding record. This is, I believe, a Target kind of exclusive record. It's blue translucent. I really like this cover here. Clearly kind of a younger Gilmore up here. I like this quite a bit better than the last record that Gilmore did. This is pretty strong. Definitely recommend it if you're a Pink Floyd fan. I got really worried about David when he sold all of his guitars a few years ago. Well, not all of them, but the real iconic ones. I don't know what that was about, but I was worried he was somewhat retiring. Not so much. He just did a tour, put this record out. It's a beautiful record. And last but not least, I got this early in 2024. Directly from the artist. Yeah, that's right. Michael A. Mueller sent this over. Mirror Music. This is an absolute stunning sonic masterpiece from Michael. It is on Deutsche Grammophon and absolutely is indicative of the quality of Deutsche Grammophon. Pressed at Palace. This is a beautiful recording. Beautiful work from Michael. People come over here, I put this on the table and crank the system up and absolutely blow them away. It is the only release, yeah, that's right, that I'm showing you today that is on black vinyl. Probably the only true audiophile release of the group. But all of these recordings are probably reference quality. But this one right here, super quiet, flat pressing, flawless victory. All right, folks. Here's a group 6 records from 2024 that have been on the table quite a lot. So, yeah. What have you been listening to in 2024? Leave it in the comments. Yep. I'd like to know because, you know, especially if it's a sonically superior record. It's hard to find records that you can use to showcase your rig, if you know what I mean. I got a lot of cool things done in 2024. I got speakers. My phono stage finally came up as ready from Deckware. So I got the VPI table. So a lot of changes in the system this year. A lot of great records were found. A lot of great records were spun. And as it comes to a close, I can't help but to think that we're in the last times of people, real people making real music. With all the rise of AI, I know this is kind of dark, but you can go on YouTube right now and see artist picks, bios, complete records, all fabricated just from keystrokes on a keyboard. And we might not accept that as real music, but younger generations will become more and more accepting of that. Even to the point to where they may prefer artificial intelligence created music more than music by people. So we definitely have to celebrate real music made by real people while it still exists.